Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. Bitcoin might be back. Finally hits an all-time highs. We've been kind of climbing up, and then for the longest time, we'll zoom in here on screen, just dead sideways. If I was trading futures, I don't actually trade Bitcoin futures. There might be some money involved there, just with slippage, fees, all that. I don't trade it, and I do just buy. I buy Bitcoin and Ethereum every week. We will look at that, but I do just want to talk about how we've finally hit the all-time highs. We've talked about a bull flag happening on Bitcoin, and if it's finally breaking out. Now, in my past couple of videos with the group, I've talked about how even just the other day I bought a little bit more Mara, I bought Beto. I even have some MSTY, which I just don't have MicroStrategy. This one's at least a dividend ticker. I do laugh because if you bought it up here, you just lost a bunch of money. And I think if you time this one right, it pays an awesome dividend, right? So you're gonna buy it for $21 now. It pays $1.23 dividend. You know, here's $1.47, $2.37. It's a monthly dividend payer. So it's like, well, if we can time this right, and I do think things I've talked about in the past few videos is Bitcoin's about to explode. We're finally about to see this move up, and is this kind of like the warning sign? And again, none of this is financial advice or to drive any FOMO, but just kind of what I'm seeing, what we're doing here. And why I picked this one, a lot cheaper, a lot less capital. I do get the dividend if I have to hold it for a little bit. Now, this one actually just covers MicroStrategy. Yeah, if you haven't seen my videos on MicroStrategy, this is, I'm not Michael Saylor, I'll put it that way. I think, I don't know how I feel about this company. It's a software company that just happens to have Bitcoin. I don't know. This is definitely where, and I hate when people say this, do your own DD. Do your own due diligence. Make sure you know what you're buying when you do buy something like this. This one attracts a lot of traders, even in my chat, just because we like to sell options. We sell a lot of options contracts. Primarily, we're selling to the gamblers, and they are flooded in this in droves. So the premium in this is pretty good. So MSTY just tracks that. It's their options income. So they're trying to sell options against it, and they're just paying for it. Essentially, what I would normally be doing is MSTR. Maybe I hold it and I sell some calls against it, or I'm selling some puts, something like that. But I don't want to have that much into it. So I bought that. I bought some Mara, which absolutely exploded today. Now, I call these Mara, Riot. I haven't looked at Riot in a while, but I call them Bitcoin hype tickers. Bitcoin can go up, and these don't really do anything. But if Bitcoin catches any hype, these tend to get crazy. Looks like Riot got left behind. I had high hopes for this one. I liked it because I thought about driving to the headquarters. It's like 3 hours from me. That's the reason. But I really like Mara just for its diversification. It's getting in data centers. They're not selling coins to pay the bills anymore. A lot of good reasons why I like Mara, but why I still call it one of the more speculative ones. But it absolutely sent it today. Now, I did buy some more. That being said, I also have some covered calls that I don't know where I'm at on them. They're underwater, and I don't know after today's price action if I'm going to roll them anymore or just buy to close. And if you are part of like the Patreon, right? It's this top pin link. It's always in the description too. If you are part of that group, then you got the notification the other day when I rolled it last time that if this starts to get wild, I'm not going to roll. I'm going to buy to close, and we're going to let the shares do their thing. Because I do think Mara potentially could be up here. So we're still talking about doubling the money on it. I don't want to be rolling calls the whole time. I want to just let the shares go and then sell some calls again. So if we don't get a pullback, that's likely going to happen. Might happen this week. So jump back into Bitcoin. All we did was we jumped up. We tagged that all-time highs mark. You got 32 notifications on your phone. We pulled back. Buyers are actually still here. If we can just comfortably get above this, I do think we're going to see another leg up. Talk to your favorite YouTuber if you want to know where it's going to go. I can't see the future on this. I tell you the future on everything else. This particular one, when you're at all-time highs, this is what really makes YouTubers look like fools. This is why a lot of people can jump in and lose. They just start making numbers up. Just go look at YouTube videos. Look at everyone's price target. It's going to be this by next week, this by next month. Most analysts are in a 12-month span. That's normal. I'd say that's a little bit more average. But people are going to draw out Fibonacci extensions. They're going to draw out the Elliott waves, the AB equals CD, whatever. they're going to have all the reasons why it's going to go to a number, and they're going to be wrong by a few just because of this or that. It's nonsense. I'd be very careful with that. Right now, when something's at all-time highs, like the markets, and you're kind of a new all-time high every day, what's going on is it's never performed better in its life. We don't know where the sellers are. Bitcoin could just absolutely go. We can't forget that it is just a buyer and seller's market. So we don't know if all the sellers just think it's going to be enough at 120, and there's a huge sell order right here, just waiting to sell at 120. You know, Satoshi, is it Satoshi? The guy, you know, the main one. What if he just wants? What if he has just a limit order sell at 120? We just don't know about it yet, and it just starts filling, hits hammers, and he just market sells. We don't know where the sellers are hiding at. So remember, these charts just show you where everyone's voting with their wallets. You're like an accountant. You're just looking at all the receipts and their activities. They're likely they like the same numbers. People are just creatures of habit. And that's why you can see a lot of patterns sometimes repeat. But don't get too caught off on it's going to go to this number or that number because you drew a rainbow flag. And by rainbow flag, that was not a comment. Let me pull them up here. I call it the rainbow flag just because when you bring it up on here, it literally is a rainbow. There they go. Trend, fib extension. Which rainbow do we want? Fib retracement. We'll just go rainbow it out that way. We'll go, we can even we'll switch it up. We'll do it that. Just because. You know, who knows? So that's what I mean by rainbow before anybody gets any wild there. It's got a lot of cool colors, but doesn't mean jack. And I mean quite literally squat, diddly, nothing. Wouldn't put any money on any of those numbers. And if you do draw those out and it happens to be right, just know that you're still not right. You're just coincidentally right. And there is a huge difference. One of those is understanding that and you'll still be here next year. The other one is just blind stupidity. And this probably just won't be your career. Anyway, let's look at Ethereum real fast. Because that one's going for it finally getting above this weekly zone. I think this might be the chance for Ethereum. A rising tide raises all ships, so shout out to all the crap coin buyers that might make some money on this. I'd be very careful. If you're going to buy a crap coin, just know that there is a reason why there's Bitcoin, and then there's everything else. Essentially what you're playing is a game of hot potato with the greater fool theory. That's awesome. Maybe we just don't wait till it's a red hot potato to sell. Just be happy with I know this doesn't sound like a lot, 50, 30%, 100%. Some of you guys aren't happy with that. I want 10,000%. You'll buy something, it'll double. And then it amazes me how many people so I bought, was it Solana? XRP. Bought XRP at $1, jumped to $2, doubled my money. I sold half. It actually came back down, then I just bought more. And the amount of people I saw that when it went from $1 to $2, the only thing they said was, next stop is 10. Like, next stop is 10? We're just going to 5X it from here, huh? No big deal. No understanding of market cap, buyers, sellers, or how anything works. They just green candles, googly-eyed, straight to the sky. And that's it. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. Anyway, things are starting to look up in the crypto world. It will be led by Bitcoin. So I'm making this video separate just because, one, I haven't made a video on YouTube in a while because it's just holiday weeks back to back, like nonstop, no volume. The sell in May and go away. Looks like everyone's still away for now. Anyway, wanted to bring us out because hopefully this doesn't just fail and come right back down, all the way down to 102. That would be annoying. But I do think, kind of like what I've been saying, is this could be gearing up for a move. So position accordingly. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're subscribed. Sometimes I talk. Sometimes I edit, but not this one. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're subscribed, you get notified. Have a good one.